Welcome to
Evalou.
I could sleep now.
I know, right? Thank God.
Thank God.
Now I'm really excited for Raw tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. I am excited for Raw tomorrow. Because today we just saw
Summerslam 2019.
Into one two called God. Yeah. And Summerslam, it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. And a lot of matches in the main show. And a few matches in the show. So we got to talk about everything because we want to drag it on because it's a lot of matches.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about what happened in the kickoff. And then we're going to talk about everything what happened on the main show. There's a lot of things we can talk about. So yeah. The first match was It was Drew
Gulak and Oni Lorcan.
Oni Lorcan. Okay, yeah. The first match is Drew Gulak versus Oni Lorcan for the cruiserweight title match, and it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It was like, well, you know, with these two, they're not high flyers, so we knew that it was going to be like a very physical, very brawly type match. So that's what they gave us, and it wasn't a long match. It wasn't like the longest cruiserweight title match that we're used to, like, you know, in past cruiserweight title match. But it was good for what these two did, and Drew Gulak, you know, he retained it because he just won it, so he's gonna hold on to it for a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
It wasn't a while, you know. Like I said, you know, we haven't watched 205 live, and you know, and like he said, it was just a brawl.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you know, it was not like a high flying type of thing like NXT, you know, where you get a lot of high flying matches.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, it was you know pretty good. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about the next match that happened.
So the next match that happened was a random one-on-one exhibition match between Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy, and this match was better than the cruiserweight match.
And this is Buddy Murphy's first
first singles match on the SmackDown roster.
Yes.
And so yeah, these two had a pretty good match, and it was just, I guess they just put them together because they didn't have a match on SummerSlam, so they just put them together, like, go out there and do your thing. So yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, because you know the card was up and everything, you know, there was no rivalries after that. So it was just a random exhibition match. But yeah, you know, it was a good match.
Yeah.
You know, both were doing their stuff and that, but there was an interruption.
Yes. Fortunately, Rowan attacked Buddy Murphy, and it was a disqualification because Buddy Murphy told Roman Reigns that he saw Rowan, you know, drive the forklift, and the forklift that knocked down the staging area backstage onto Roman Reigns. So Rowan got mad at Buddy Murphy for saying his name, and so he attacked him. So smashed it in the end, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, there was no cut. Well, Buddy Murphy won by DQ.
By DQ, right?
So technically, he won his first match.
He won his first match. But I wonder if this is gonna go anywhere. Is it gonna be a storyline with Buddy Murphy involved now with this whole situation?
I mean, we don't know. I mean, we don't know if he's gonna help Roman or Samoa or anybody. You know, we don't know. So we just gotta see. We don't know. I mean, if it's sure if Eric Warren.
Yeah, we don't know. He probably just said that.
So I don't know. It could be somebody. It could be somebody. It could be on one of those Rikishi type of things.
I'm done.
I did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock. I'm done.
Why?
Said that.
I mean, imagine Rikishi.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps saying that. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the last match of the kickoff. Match of the kickoff is the rematch from the Fatal 4-Way of the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. It's the Iconics versus the Elizabeth and Nikki Cross. And this is a rematch because the Iconics claim that they've never been pinned, which is, well,
they did get pinned.
They got
eliminated.
They got eliminated, but technically they say that Alexa Nikki didn't pin them.
Right.
It was just
they didn't pin them.
No.
Yeah, but it's still.
It was an elimination. So,
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, so it was a fun match. It was funny. It was fun, funny. The Iconics.
Oh my god, the Iconics with their screaming, screaming.
So and then Alexa, which, you know, this is all about Dean. So she came out with her Buzz Lightyear gear.
Yeah.
And then really came out with Maleficent.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So,
So a lot of people were wondering why the Fatal 4-Way on Raw didn't happen on SummerSlam, is because from what I read, it was Paul Heyman's idea to have this match, to have the Fatal 4-Way on Raw, because the SummerSlam card was already stacked. So if they would have had the match at SummerSlam, it probably would have been short, or it would have been forgettable, because there's just too much going on at the pay-per-view. So Paul Heyman felt that if they put on Raw, they would have more time, and it would just be of a more memorable match. So that's why he moved it to Raw.
Yeah,
so, and he's trying to make the women's title, the women's tag team titles, mean something, because lately with the Iconics, we didn't really see the tag team titles that every week or that much when they were champions. So he's hoping that could change now.
And especially that, you know, that fact that's going on Fox, they just want to make sure that the women's tag team titles are really meaningful something, because Fox knows that the women's division or women's wrestling are getting popular. Not women's wrestling, but women's sports are getting much popular.
Exactly.
And you know, so that's why, you know, WWE is stepping it up, trying to, okay, we gotta make the women's tag team title mean something. But yeah, and we were talking about it too. I think we had they had a Fatal 4-Way. They can make a Fatal 4-Way, and Brandon that they had on Raw. But yeah, so it was a rematch, and I mean, I'm glad they didn't put it in the main show. I mean, if they would do the Fatal 4-Way, it would take a lot.
Short. Probably would have been short or forgettable. Like
it
wasn't.
So
and also, so tomorrow they announced it, I think yesterday, that Alexa and Nikki will defend against the Kabuki Warriors on Raw tomorrow. So another tag team title match.
They retained the title.
Sorry about that.
So,
they retained Alexa and Nikki retained the tag team titles, and we'll be defending it tomorrow. So we're seeing the tag team. That's good. We're seeing it every week.
So the match was entertaining. It was a cool move that Peyton did
the widow's peak.
She did a widow's peak, but she grabbed her
Oh yeah, she didn't do it the way Victoria did it.
That was kind of unique. I'm like, oh, that's unique. But yeah, it was funny. It was a funny match, and Nikki and Alexa retained the title. So tomorrow it's the Kabuki Warriors. Kabuki Warriors gonna face them. We don't know if they're gonna, win or not. But if not, then
at least we're seeing the titles.
Yes,
that's all that matters.
To be honest, I kind of don't want Nikki to lose the titles.
No, they have to build them as a team first. And then the Kabuki Warriors have to chase the titles for a while.
Them or
they're probably gonna have a rematch at Clash of Champions. That's probably what's gonna happen. That's right. I think maybe Alexa and Nikki may cheat tomorrow, and then the storyline will go on to Clash of Champions.
Exactly.
We'll see. But tonight, Alexa and Nikki were faces, but only for tonight.
I mean, they could pull up. Well, Alexa could pull up. Well, she was face before, but she could pull up a new version of face, right? But it was a test. So now we're gonna talk about the first main show match that happened.
First match on the main show was for the Raw Women's Championship in a submission match with Becky Lynch defending against Natalya. And this match,
one of the best submission match ever.
Crazy, yes, one of the best submission matches ever. It was great. It was crazy. Like literally back and forth. Like the beginning, they went back and forth, then counter, and then
they all did the different submissions.
Natty dominated, then Becky's kind of dominated, then it was crazy. And then so they each did their submissions. So Natty did first Becky did the sharpshooter, and she got booed because they are in Canada, so whatever. And then Becky did the disarm her, and then Natty even did the sharpshooter in the corner on the ring post.
And then Becky was holding. She was holding on.
I know.
Like if she would have tapped out during the part when you were out like hanging. She was hanging. I was like, oh my god.
I know. And it was weird. It was kind of like a submissions count anywhere match.
It was.
Because they could tap out anywhere and no disqualification, no rope break. I was like, okay.
And I don't think we ever see a submission outside. Usually it's always been an I Quit match. But not like usually like a submission that's outside. No. So I mean it was the first time. So because we always see an I Quit match. Outside. But
I hope we do get another women's I Quit match though. We haven't had one in a while. So and then Natty did the sharpshooter again in the ring that she held on, and then Becky did her disarm her, and then it was over. But it was crazy though. I was like, wow.
It was a good match. It was one of the best matches I mean, for women's match, it was one of the best match of the movie.
And I'm glad Natty has a new attitude now, because like for a while she was like Miss Goody Two Shoes.
Yeah.
Like she was just like, I guess you could say like her character was pretty bland for a while. People thought that her character was bland, so she needed a new attitude. And this is her I don't give a shit, I don't care, whatever attitude. So,
yeah, I mean, cause Natty was always been a badass, diva at that time. Because,
right. With the divas,
especially when she faced the crew, how she went over their boundary, because she is a better person.
Yeah.
Like a better, stronger person. She has no respect for her. She's not like a pretty face,
Exactly.
But yeah, now she's like pretty good shoes and pretty face. And that. But yeah, she stepped it up and it was awesome.
It was. So.
Yeah. And then, so Becky retained the title and it was an awesome match. So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened after that. So, well, I would not call this a match.
It was a squash. Yes.
Goldberg versus Dolph. You know what happened? well,
the match started with a super kick.
Yeah, Dolph.
He tried to win, and then he did it again, and he pinned him, but it didn't work. And then Dolph.
He got the mic and he called Goldberg like you beat me. Trash
talking. You don't have the balls to face me man to man. I was like, what the hell? So after Goldberg beat him, he got on the mic, said that. Goldberg came back, speared him again, then he left. Then Dolph went back on the microphone and said the same thing again. And this time Goldberg was already backstage. Like he left. And he was saying, Dolph was just talking, and then we hear Goldberg's music. Goldberg comes out, and then he just he runs across the ropes, and then spears him, and then that was that was the exclamation point. That last spear was the exclamation. Oh man!
And like you were talking, this is that second pay-per-view that Dolph getting a squash. Right?
Yes, exactly. Like Kevin Owens, the last one, 16 seconds.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. This is not like shorter. It's not shorter than Kevin Owens, but
but it was still cool. It was quick.
Yeah, it was. So it was, but yeah. So we're gonna talk about the actual next match.
The actual next match was for the SmackDown Women's Championship. With nope, it's not. The next match was for the United States Championship with AJ Styles defending against Ricochet, and this was another crazy match. Like these two always have matches together, and it's another crazy match. Of course, these two guys were with AJ, so obviously.
Yeah, like I said about themes, Ricochet came out with the attire of Nightwing, based off Batman, DC universe, something like that. But yeah, this match was crazy.
Yeah.
Ricochet does his usual high-flying, crazy, unique move that he does.
And then there was one part in the beginning when he was on the apron, and then he walked across Carl and Gallows' shoulders just to do a Hurricane Rana on AJ Styles. I was like, what the hell?
I know, that was crazy.
I was like, damn.
That was crazy. And then, there's a lot of great spots here.
A lot of good spots, but just this freaking Gallows and Anderson just kept getting involved, like distracting. Just distracting, of course.
Well,
Ricochet needs teammates. Where were the Usos?
I don't know.
Where were the Hawkins and Ryder?
Busy YouTubing.
I'm done.
But but it was a good match, and then in the end, AJ did Ricochet was gonna do
some move. I don't know what it's called.
Something. It was something.
It's like a moonsault, but mixed with a whisper in the wind.
Something like that, and then AJ grabbed him and into a style crash. Without anybody do that.
I was like, what the hell? How he countered that? And then
it was crazy. That was crazy part.
Yeah.
I was like,
that was a crazy counter for sure.
That was a crazy counter. Like I never seen anybody like. This whole period it's all about countering moves that nobody ended up counting for.
Yeah.
But yeah. So in the end.
AJ won.
Yeah.
And then of course he had his boys attack Ricochet. So is this rivalry over? I don't know. But
Maybe
we got
not.
Clash of Champions,
We got
so we'll
Clash of
see.
Champions, so we'll see about that. But
Yes.
who knows? We just gotta see. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the next match that happened. So the next match is the SmackDown Women's Championship between Bayley and Ember Moon. And this match was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not better than the Raw match, but
Yeah.
but it was pretty good. I mean, they both did their stuff. Little slow pace, but
Yeah.
it picked up in part of the
Right.
match. So yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Bayley's best match, you know.
Right.
I see her best match, but it was a good step up from like previous matches.
And it was nice to see Ember like having her first one-on-one pay-per-view championship match.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, it was just back and forth, you know.
And then Ember did some crazy move, like, it was like, I don't know what it was called, but like she had her on the shoulders and then she turned her and then she kicked her while she was
Yeah,
in
it was like some weird twisting cobra attack.
Yeah, no.
And
snap.
it was cool. It was unique, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when he went about her, she does unique moves.
Yeah.
But yes, it was good back and forth, and then I think she was good with the clips, and then Bayley counted into
Bayley Belly off the top.
Yep. So
Bayley's still champion, but I don't know. I hope Ember gets another title shot.
yeah, we don't know if anybody's gonna come and face Bayley,
Yeah.
because it could be somebody in coming.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. You never know. Maybe SmackDown, but we'll see. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about the next match that happened.
This match that happened was Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon, and if Kevin lost, then he will quit.
And if Shane lost, you should have seen him.
He's a coward for not putting his shot on the line. But anyway, Shane was again coward, so he had Elias come out and be the
outside official enforcer. So that means if Kevin would have attacked Elias, we would get disqualified.
I don't understand what the whole point of an outside enforcer is. Makes no sense.
That was weird.
He could have just been in Shane's corner. That's basically what he was, in Shane's corner, helping him every time, blocking him like he was a shield.
He was tripping him, he was blocking him, he was just stuff. But yeah, it was just...
Yeah, so after a while, Kevin got fed up. And he just attacked. No, he did a senton on the apron, and he knocked down both Elias and the referee. And then he got the chair.
He got the chair.
He got the chair before that.
No, he didn't got the chair before. Elias took from like the chair because he wanted
to get disqualified so he could lose. And Kevin was like, no, he wasn't. I mean, he looked like he was gonna do it, but he didn't. And then once the referee was knocked down, he did use the chair.
He used the chair on Elias.
Yeah.
And then how did he use the chair on Shane? Because he was gonna hit him with the chair.
Yeah.
And that's when the referee saw it. And then the referee grabbed the chair and then he did the low he could get in the balls.
Yeah.
And then
then he did the stunner.
And then he did the stunner.
Yes. So Kevin is not quitting. He's still here.
Yep.
Hopefully next time, if they do go 1-on-1, Shane loses and he puts the job on the line.
Exactly. So
yeah.
we don't know when. Hopefully, well, if it's Survivor Series, then be it.
Yeah.
You know, it might be it because it might be Shane's team versus somebody else's team. So who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah. So Kevin is still employed, and we just gotta see what happens.
Well, the next is Clash of Champions. We don't know if he's going to be defending, if he's going to be challenging for a title.
Well, we don't know because we got to talk about what happened with the WWE Championship. But yeah, so we're going to talk about the next match that happened. So the next match is the Queens of the Queens. Queens of Queens.
The Queens of Queens TV show.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
With my wife, Trish Stratus.
No.
My love, my everything still. Versus Charlotte. And this match was really good.
Yeah, it was good. Charlotte, really,
she dominated.
She dominated the first half, and Trish, kept coming back every once in a while. But Charlotte definitely dominated most of it. And then Trish finally came back, got her momentum back towards the end, and then
she did some moves that we haven't seen.
Yes, like Hurricane Rana. We thought it was gonna be a satisfaction, and she turned it into a Hurricane Rana. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She also did the Hurricane Rana off the top. Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, and then she was gonna do the head scissors move on Charlotte, and like every woman in the past, grabbing her,
blocking it,
and that's when she made it to her.
Yeah.
And then Trish hit Charlotte with the trash fashion, and she kicked out. She hit her with the chick kick, and she kicked out.
She did the figure 8.
She did the figure 8, which I don't understand how Charlotte was holding on.
Did the figure 8 and she didn't tap out.
And then she also did the... No, she did the sharpshooter. I thought she did the sharpshooter. But yeah. So, in the end, this queen, whatever, did her move and submit Trish.
Yes. Which I had a feeling. There was the passing of the torch. This always happens.
Yeah. Oh wow. Thank you, Trish.
Thank you, Trish, for your... This was her actual last match.
Yeah.
She said it was her last match.
Yeah, so... Thank
She
you.
officially is retired.
Yeah.
Well, Lita's not officially retired. She could probably do one more match.
Lita!
You're next.
I mean, not that's like Goldberg.
No.
Like,
You face Charlotte next, or someone.
Yeah, someone. That'd be another good match. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about the next match.
The next match that happened was for the WWE Championship with Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton, and this match was good, but like it had a little bit slower moments. I guess this was like the cool-off match. You know, every pay-per-view has that cool-off match where they slow it down so that the fans can regain their energy from being all crazy for the other night, for the other matches. So this was like the cool-off match a little bit, but they still did their thing, and you know, this match was like 10 years in the making. This match is long, a lot of history with these two, but yeah, it was good. And you know, Randy.
I think that was boring.
No, it wasn't a boring match at all.
No, I wasn't boring.
No.
Like compared to like other like slow matches.
Yeah.
We see in the past.
Yeah.
You know, like we expected other matches. Like some like like past matches, like we expected other matches in the past to be better. But we know it was a slow match because Randy Orton. Randy Orton is he's been like almost like 13, 14 years. So so it makes sense. You know, it's a slow down match a bit.
Yeah, exactly. But it was good though. And Randy was gonna do his RKO. No, he did his RKO.
He did his RKO and then Kofi kicked out.
No,
he took forever.
He hit the RKO and he started laughing.
This is the part this is the part that because the fan was chanting that Kofi's stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Randy's stupid because he took forever.
Yeah.
He was like, he taunting, not like taunting forever, but he was like, he was standing there like forever. I'm like, are you gonna pin?
Exactly.
Like you hit your RKO, pin, and then he took forever. I'm like,
he was gonna pin, but Kofi, went outside the ring, and then Randy went outside the ring, and he was gonna grab. He grabbed Kofi by the hair, and in the front row was Kofi's family, his wife and his 2 kids, and he was like taunting her. He was like, "This is your dad." So then Kofi was fighting back, and then this was
he took forever.
Yeah, exactly.
So knowing that you gotta get counting out. Like,
exactly. So they got counted out. So it was a double count out. And they just kept fighting, and then Kofi was mad because he talked to his family like that, and then Kofi grabbed the kendo stick and was whacking him so many times. It was so funny, and then he did the Trouble in Paradise. So, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see if this is gonna. It looks like it's gonna continue.
It's gonna continue on, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, even though it was a slow, like how you say it again?
A cool off.
A cool off match. Yeah, like. It was like unnecessary. It was not boring. It was an unnecessary cool-off match because Randy took his damn time.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is Summerslam.
Exactly.
You guys haven't fought each other for 10 years, and make it like a 10-year moment.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see.
Because every other matches, everybody had their moments. Yeah. Some be short, some long, but I'm just saying, but, But I mean, I guess we gotta wait for Patrick Chapman, but even for that, it's still.
Yeah, we don't know what the situation is gonna be with the title, the WWE title.
Yeah. So, we don't know. We just gotta wait and see, and to see what happens next.
Because there's not gonna be any like non-title matches. because there's 11 titles on the main roster, so they're not gonna have any.
You know, it's the first time the 24/7 channel has been haven't been either.
Yeah, I know. They were hiding the whole night.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh yeah.
that too. They were, you know, when they were interviewing the international commentators. I think after the
Russian.
The Russian.
Yeah.
And then they were going to go to the Japanese game of Funaki and something like that. And then they show Carmella and Kofi.
Oh my god.
I'm coming on too. I'm like, down. And then she comes like, I'm tonight straight.
I was like, I'm done. I cannot. And then you see Drake Maverick coming in. He's like, where's R-Truth? He had him on the poster. And then they left. They had already left once he made it to where they were standing. And then he was like, damn. And then he walked away. That was so funny.
That was
like,
so funny.
I can't believe that.
That was so funny.
But yeah. So no 24/7 title change tonight.
Nope. Not tonight. Maybe on Crack Time Champions. Or doing War or SmackDown.
Yeah, probably
before Clash of Champions.
I feel like they need to face one-on-one at Clash of Champions.
I mean, it
has to happen. This rivalry, how long has this rivalry been going on for? The storyline between R-Truth and Drake Maverick.
ever since R-Truth won.
Exactly. That was like about 3-4 months ago. I can't. It's a long ass rivalry. It needs to be over.
I mean, it's entertaining.
It is entertaining though. Like that.
But we gotta talk about the next match that happened. Match is the first time meeting of the repackage of Bray Wyatt, known as the Fiend.
Yes.
Facing against Finn Balor.
Yes.
Not his Demon King, but his regular self. And all I gotta say, this is Bray Wyatt's best gimmick, best entrance I ever seen.
And best theme music, even though it's just a remix, but it was still good.
It was awesome, like, because he came out. I mean, because we don't know how he could come out.
Yeah, we were like, what's the entrance gonna be like? And then it just says, let him in, lights go off. And then all you hear the music, and we're like, oh, it's new music. But then you listen to the words, and it's the same words as his other theme song, but it's like a heavy metal version of it.
Yeah.
And then he comes out with this freaking his lantern that we always know, but he had a freaking head on around it, and it looked like it was him. It was his. It was Bray Wyatt.
It's like his mouth is like burning.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's wow.
I was like, this is not PG.
I said that. I said this is way out of PG. I love it. I love it, though. I love it.
I know.
I love it.
That was fucking awesome.
It was awesome because that was.
Yeah.
And I know once I go to these conventions, I'm gonna see people wearing that costume.
They're gonna make it.
They're gonna make it, and you know. And also, I gotta say kudos with him and Ember, because I wore contests before, and those things kind of burn.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you guys wrestle in those contests, because I mean, those you could dry those. They once your eyes get dry, it starts to burn your eyes. So
Bray, I don't know how he does it. Well, Ember and Bray, but Bray with the contacts, and then he's wearing that mask, which is probably hot. So like, I don't know how he does it. I don't know, but it was still crazy. It was crazy.
Bray and going back and forth.
Yeah. It looked like it was gonna be a squash match. I was like, this can't be a squash match. This is Finn Balor, but he fought back. And yeah, it wasn't a long match, but it was, he did fight back, so.
Yeah, he fought back, and it was just crazy. Yeah. And then he was gonna do his sister Abigail move, but he didn't. Cause Finn countered it, and then he was gonna do the coup de grace, but he countered it
into the mandible claw. Yeah, so that's how he's winning his matches now, the mandible claw. He knocks them out, like he puts them to sleep, and then they just.
He's the 2.0 of mankind.
Yeah.
Which is because Bray Wyatt is sort of like the mankind, Mick Foley version of the next generation Mick Foley.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I like to think about that Bray Wyatt entrance ever.
I know.
But I said if they put that in the game, his new gimmick, I would still get it.
Oh hell yeah.
And I'll make story lines out of it.
I I know,
Oh my
right?
God, it
Him,
was-
like stalking everybody.
Talking everybody. And I know he's probably gonna use that puppet dolls that
my
he
gosh.
used and stuff. And I'll create a female version of.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
No. And there was one part in the match where he was like holding his ears like that. He was like I was like, is his other, like his normal personality gonna come out? Like that's what it looked like.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
I was like, is Mr. Rogers gonna come out? But no, but yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy. So Ray won with the claw, and it was just crazy.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna talk about the next and final match.
So the main event was for the Universal Championship with Brock Lesnar defending against Seth freaking Rollins.
I'm gonna get some song kind of.
And
Keep talking.
this match, like, I can't even explain. Like, you know, with every Brock Lesnar match, you're always like, it's predictable, it's predictable. We know what he's gonna do. He's gonna do a whole bunch of German suplexes, he's gonna do his F5s, and he's gonna win. But no, this match, it was long. Seth kept fighting back, and it was definitely not boring, so that was a plus. And yes, it was a great match, I would have to say.
Yes, like you said, usually when we see Brock Lesnar matches, it's always been a squash match, a quick match,
Yeah.
and then predictable. And plus, whenever he's Universal Champion, he either retains it, he keeps it on for a long time, and yeah. And he's already been 3 times Universal Champion. So yeah, this match, when we first knew, when he cashed it in the first time, we're like, here we go.
He's gonna hold it for a long time, months and months and months.
Yeah, and then when Seth won the #1 contender match, the Battle Royal, right?
Battle Royal.
And then we're like, okay, let's just hope that he wins.
Yeah.
But like,
I didn't have high hopes.
we don't have high hopes. Like we like, okay,
Yeah.
we
Just
like we were supposed to give him like a low grade at this preview. But when Brock was gonna do his first suplex, he flipped. He stood on his feet.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then he did it again.
Curb stomp. He did the curb stomp. They kicked out. Then he did it again.
He did the kick and cursed. He did the super kick and he cursed out.
Yeah.
And then he cursed up in again.
Yeah.
And then he pinned him and he did that.
Yeah.
Which sounds like okay.
Yeah. I know. I was like, what the hell? So then they fought outside the ring. It ended up with Brock Lesnar on the German announce table, and then freaking Seth Rollins did a frog splash from the top of the ring post, and oh my gosh.
And then we were also scared too because there was moments in every past SummerSlam that Brock always gets down on the table and he always gets up back up and wins.
Yeah,
but
or moves or something.
Exactly.
So yeah.
But Brock was doing some of his normal. No, he didn't because again Seth landed on his feet.
Mhm.
So, but he did some.
He did some German suplexes, but it wasn't like the whole match.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, after they were outside the ring, they got back into the ring, and we were like, oh my god, he's gonna do the curb stomp. And no, I was like, he's gonna try it again, and this time he's gonna reverse into an F5.
No, it was funny because you said that he should have done it on the top turnbuckle. I'm like,
Oh yeah, he should have. That would have been awesome.
I know, but he
yeah.
probably would break his leg.
That's
You
true.
know?
And yeah, he
had a leg injury.
He did have a
before,
leg injury,
so
so-
I don't want him to break his leg again.
Yeah. But so he was gonna do the curb stomp, and then Brock did counter it into the. Well, he was gonna do the F5. Then Seth landed on his feet, did the super kick, did the curb stomp, the third one.
And then he did it again.
No, he only did it 3 times. The third time he got it.
I thought he did it another time. I thought he did it. He did it twice. He did it 4 times.
No, 3 times. He did the first time when he landed on his feet. He did it then. Then he did it again. He did the same thing. The same thing happened again. He landed on his feet from the German suplex, and he kicked out. He kicked out both times. Then they fought outside the ring, did their thing. Then he got back into the ring. Then he did it the 3rd time. It was only 3 times. So then the 3rd time was the charm.
And then he is the new Universal Champion for the 3rd time.
Something like that.
I think so.
But all that matters is that this was Brock's shortest time in the ring.
First time ever that he lost the title for a month. We never, ever, many times, at 4 years, I've seen his matches. We never ever thought that he could able to lose that title shortly.
Yes.
Excuse me.
But yes, it was, I was like, thank God.
Cause I was getting something to drink, and then I was looking. I was like, I don't want to see it because I know he's gonna win. And then I was looking in the mirror, and then I was like, and then when he did the curve shot and pin, we like, I was like, we both were shocked.
I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, that was freaking crazy. I'm so happy. That's why we're saying we're happy. We can't wait for Raw now.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
I better not see him show up to Raw tomorrow asking for a rematch because nope. That's it. That is it.
No rematch clause. It doesn't exist anymore. So nope.
That is it.
But that was wow. I gotta say, for Brock Lesnar's match, that's gotta be one of the best matches ever.
It's one of his best matches.
Because, you know, other matches he had in the past, they were good matches. I mean, yes, there were short matches. He lost against Goldberg, and then a short match when we went to WrestleMania, and then also, you know, the Fatal 4-Way he had, it was pretty good. Even though he sort of got semi-injured.
Yeah.
And then the Undertaker matches for him, they were pretty good too.
Right.
But yeah, this is pretty.
I was like, hallelujah.
It was. I'm shocked.
Now other stars can get a chance to challenge for the Universal title, like Drew McIntyre, people who deserve it.
Samoa Joe, you got who else? Anybody who's in the roster.
Exactly.
Except for AJ. Well, maybe AJ. When he loses that United States champion, maybe AJ.
And maybe, well, based on what happened on NXT, I don't know if they showed it, but they, I think Triple H came out to hug Johnny Gargano, and then the fans were chanting, "Thank you, Johnny." So that means
Johnny could be coming
to the main roster either tomorrow
maybe
or
Johnny,
Tuesday.
or maybe and Candice.
Maybe.
Becky.
Maybe.
Candice versus Becky.
I
Oh my
know.
God.
Yes.
That could happen.
Because Candice doesn't really need NXT. We know, everybody knows her from the Indies and all that. So.
Yeah, she's awesome. And she made wrestling the Royal Rumble and Battle Royal and stuff like that. So yeah, she could just come.
We'll see. I guess tomorrow or Tuesday we'll see for sure.
It could be her. It could be Bianca Belair. It could be anybody.
Because usually after SummerSlam and WrestleMania is when they bring people.
Yeah.
In, so.
Because Finn came and Bailey came and you know stuff like that. But yep. Who sees coming tomorrow? Raw and SmackDown. So we don't know. Who's gonna make this. Raw SummerSlam was really good.
Yes.
I gotta say this.
One of the best SummerSlams in a while.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. You know. There was no triple threat matches.
It was all one-on-one.
It was all one-on-one.
Well, except the pre-show with the tag team titles. But that's it. Every other match was one-on-one.
I mean, people were to tag the title, but I'm just saying for like in general. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, there was no triple threat, fatal 4-ways.
Yeah. Because we always got tag team matches, the titles. But I'm just saying for one-on-one matches, we haven't had like a one-on-one matches.
Yeah.
Straight out in the pay-per-view.
Exactly.
Because it's always been triple threat. Fatal 4-way, Battle Royal, stuff like that, and at least there's something good to change for once.
Yeah, exactly. Because that cost chance, we don't know. They might have multi-person matches again. So
We'll see. That's what they probably will. But yeah. So and the best matches were the SmackDown Women's Title match, the main event. What else? The best match in my eyes. I enjoyed I saw enjoyment, but I really liked the Fiend with this Finn because
that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Trish and Charlotte.
Trish and Charlotte was really good, and
the Raw Women's Title too.
Along this time, it was pretty good. No, if you talking about SmackDown. I already talked about Raw.
Oh, they said SmackDown.
I said SmackDown?
I think you did.
It's just, I always think that because Becky and Natalia had 40 shots for the SmackDown title before.
Yeah.
That's why. So I keep forgetting it's reversed.
It's reversed.
Right? Because they fought each other with the title before. So I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Raw Women's title.
Yes.
Yeah,
the
Raw,
submission match.
The submission match. The submission match.
Yes.
It was awesome. And then, yeah, I mean, it was pretty good.
Yeah, there was no boring matches.
No.
There was no... Everything was good.
Yeah, everything was good. Yeah. But, if the last match would have been bad, if it would have been predictable, I would have given it an A-, but I'd give it an A.
An A, yes.
I said
I know. when Seth Rollins, he was like, A, it's an A. I was like, I'm done.
Because, you know, like, it's Brock freaking Lesnar. Like, since he came back, it's like, it's always been the predictable stuff.
Yeah.
Suplex, F5. You know, just same old. And he's always retaining it because, you know, it Vince's eyes that Brock brings ratings. Which is not true because he's hardly even there.
Exactly. So, time to push other superstars who are there every day, every week. They deserve it.
Especially now, like, you know, we also see the Street Profit on a lot on TV. So, like, it gets a hit, and everybody loves the Street Profit. You know, they're entertaining.
Yeah.
They keep the crowd going.
Yeah.
So it's time to bring new faces. You know, either bring new faces or get certain ones in the roster in the chance.
Exactly. Like, if not Drew McIntyre, if Drew McIntyre is not the next challenger for Seth Rollins, I would like to see Cesaro.
Yes, he's another one.
I would like to see it's his time.
Yep, he's been there for long. No, actually Drew's been there for long too, but either way,
yeah.
One triple threat.
We'll see. I don't know what they're planning, but I know Paul Heyman is a big fan of Cesaro, so maybe he'll get a push finally, a singles push, because he hasn't had a singles push in a long time. So we'll see.
But what do you guys think about SummerSlam? You guys like it? Dislike it? What's your favorite match? What's your favorite moment? Are you happy like us that Brock is the shortest championship champion ever?
Yes.
Or shock?
Yes. Shock and happy.
Yeah, shock of the system.
Yeah, shock of the system.
Another dream match happened. Them against the OC.
Yes.
With Finn, it did.
We'll see. They teased it in the pre-show, so we'll see.
But yeah, anyway guys, we're gonna go. The next one is Classic Champions.
Yes.
We'll see who is facing who. You know, it's gonna be Randy and Kofi again. And we don't know who's Bailey or Becky facing. Seth, we don't know who's he facing. The tag champs, we don't know who they're facing. And IC and US.
Cruiserweight. So many titles. There's 11 titles on the main roster, so it's gonna be a lot of matches at Clash of Champions.
Yep, exactly. So anyway guys, we're gonna go. Bye.